Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I thought I would do kind of a special video today, just in light of everything that's been going on in the world. I wanted to give some helpful and actionable tips to you guys right now when we still have access to food in grocery stores, because we don't know kind of what's going to happen and we don't know how quickly things are going to change. Things have been changing so fast. So today is Monday, March 16th. I currently live in Columbus, Ohio. The grocery stores are still open here. Restaurants and bars have closed, and like gyms and schools, but we still have access to our grocery stores, and my boyfriend and I have really tried to just stock up on some things. Like, we're not trying to be just kind of like in panic mode, or we're not trying to be scared of anything, but it's just great to have food on hand, you know, for at least the next couple of weeks, you know, just in case, you know, we have a house lockdown or, you know, things escalate. I think, you know, we have taken this seriously in terms of just trying to do our part of staying home and not going out and not being in contact with a lot of people. Like, we've really been pretty good about just staying here for like the last weekend and working from home. But just, I want to say, this is a lighter note. I hope that you guys all are able to, you know, feel safe and feel like you have enough provisions for yourself. It just makes you feel more confident and more prepared. And I think in times like this, it's just kind of a nice thing to maybe like, let's focus on the food and let's not focus on just all the negativity. Let's just focus on fun stuff like cooking and keeping your kitchen stocked. I mean, this is what usually my videos are all about anyways, and I love food. I love healthy food. So I thought I would just walk you guys through some of the things that are like absolute necessities for me to have in my house, and how Alex and I are kind of combating this situation by still being able to keep them in stock. So my first thing that I absolutely have to have every day is my green smoothie. I'm obsessed with smoothies. I love being able to get spinach and, you know, fruit in right in the morning. It feels really nutrient dense to me. So I got both. I got bananas, and then I also got quite a few bunches like this of fresh spinach. And what I plan on doing is probably just freezing this. I've seen a method too where you can blend up the spinach with water and then freeze it in like ice cube trays, and then you can use that in your smoothie. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but I'm definitely going to freeze spinach to have on hand for green smoothies, as well as freeze some bananas. Another essential for smoothies that I love are these coconut waters. So I like a good smoothie with coconut water. So we stocked up on a bunch of these because they're like shelf stable, so they won't go bad. And then I also have tons of pantry items that can be additive to smoothies. So these are different smoothie additives. I've got hemp seeds, I've got chia seeds, and I've got flax seeds. So all of these are great ways to add like more protein and fat to smoothies and keep you full, and they all are fine in the pantry. So they will be fresh. All of those ingredients will be good, and I can have smoothies for the next couple of weeks by freezing a couple of fresh things and by using the pantry ingredients. So my next essential is oats. Oats are great. They are super nutritious. They keep you really full. They're great for breakfast. So I have oats, and what I love to put in oats are my, these are mixed berries. So you get them frozen so they stay fresh. And I just like pour them into cooked oats. You can have an overnight oats. These are great. And then I, of course, have stocked up on some different nut butters that I like to put in oatmeal. So I have peanut butter, and this is honey cinnamon peanut butter. So that's what I will be able to eat oatmeal for at least the next couple weeks, have the ingredients for that. Okay, my next essential is toast. I usually like it for avocado toast, but obviously we probably aren't gonna have avocados on hand, but I still can have it with like peanut butter or I have some eggs still. So I think having toast, it's versatile and you can use it for a lot of different stuff. So I've been recently really into this brand. It's the Alvarado Street Bakery. And this you can buy in the freezer section at the grocery store. So I have extras that can be in the freezer. So it stays nice and fresh and it can be ready to eat whenever. Next staple is just general things for cooking. So I made sure to stock up on olive oil. I also got butter. It's just good to have on hand because you don't want to run out of this, because then you're kind of in a pinch for cooking. So stocked up on olive oil. And then another essential in my house is pasta. So I've stocked up on quite a few different gluten-free pastas. So we have Banza, we have this Ancient Harvest green lentil pasta, brown rice pasta. So we have plenty of pastas on hand. And what I like to do instead of buying, I mean, you can definitely buy jarred pasta sauce, but I really just love making my own pasta sauce. So we stocked up on a ton of canned tomatoes. They're super great. They last forever in your pantry. So you can stock up on a lot and you can make pasta sauce really whenever. It's really easy. So that is kind of like for dinner. And then I have some like different frozen vegetables. I mean, right now we still have fresh vegetables, luckily, that we can kind of like throw in with this, but that's like a super easy meal and everything that you can just keep in the pantry. Of course, lots of onions, lots of garlic, super essential for cooking. So we got a ton of this because they can sit in the pantry. They go great in like the pasta and really anything that you're cooking. This is really what it starts with. So ton of this stocked up on. Potatoes are another great one. You can just throw them in the oven and roast them. There's a ton of different ways to eat potatoes and they're really filling and they last in the pantry. So great things to pick up. We of course got a ton of citrus. Again, this stays in the fridge, really nice. It doesn't go bad right away. So we have a ton of orange citrus, limes, a bunch of lemons, and these are again great for cooking. They go in a bunch of stuff. They're great for flavoring food. So it's definitely an essential to have on hand, and it's something that will stay good for a while. We got stuff for baking because I think it's a great excuse to try new recipes and bake stuff and spend a lot of time on cooking, because it's like, you know, you're stuck at home, let's do something fun. It's a great thing to do with kids. So I made sure to stock up on like flour, brown sugar, just anything that I would need for baking, as well as chocolate chips. Great, just I guess a snack when you're craving chocolate, but also good for baked goods, you know. Okay, lastly, I'm gonna share with you guys our snacks because I actually was not the one that went and got all of these groceries. Alex was, and he really went hard on the snacks, which most of them are pretty healthy, but I thought I would share with you guys kind of our like fun snack section. Okay, so here we have a ton of different snacks. We have like a bunch of crackers, cookies. This is like cereal and granola, a bunch of rice cakes, chips and bars and stuff. And then back here we have more bars, some chocolates. These are like my fave that he got from me. Oh, I love those. And some popcorn snacks. So this is kind of like our snack reserves, just like some fun stuff that obviously doesn't go bad and can just hang out, just kind of as we need. Okay, I thought I'd also just share what this looks like. You can see like all of our onion and garlic, just like a bunch of different pastas, grains, stuff for cooking. This is kind of like all of our baking stuff, a bunch of canned goods. In the freezer, we just tried to stock up on, you know, basically what they had left in terms of frozen food, but these are great. Just like veggie burgers. These are super tasty brand. Frozen breads, lots of frozen breads, frozen berries. So, and then this is frozen broth. So yeah. And then in terms of fresh stuff, I mean, obviously we still have a ton of like fresh stuff, fresh strawberries and fresh, you know, vegetables that we're going to be cooking up this week. We have a ton of sparkling water. There's our coconut water down here. Obviously have a bunch of citrus. There we have some carrots. We stocked up on a bunch of Oatly because that's our favorite. And of course, like butter. So So obviously I don't think that you guys need to like run out and stock up or even get as much food as us, or maybe this doesn't even look like a lot of food. So different for everyone, but I thought I would just share the way I'm thinking about pantry staples and the way I'm thinking about like freezing certain foods, just based on like the way I would usually eat if I was grocery shopping every week. So maybe that's kind of a good way for you to organize it if you have to go and stock up on a few things. And most of the stuff that we bought, a lot of, they don't go bad for a while. So, you know, if nothing even happens and if, you know, we're still able to go grocery shopping stuff, these are foods that we will be able to eat for a while and they won't go to waste at all. I thought this was just a fun video in light of everything. I love food and I love grocery hauls and I love preparing healthy meals. So these would all be stuff that I would buy on a regular basis, but just I bought a little bit extra. Comment below, subscribe, like this video. It's just a super like impromptu video. I'm just gonna throw it up for you guys and hopefully it will help as you guys start preparing this week in case things start getting more severe, or maybe they're already, you know, severe in your area. And I just hope that this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm wishing you all just health and happiness and positivity. And I really think if we're all coming together and doing our part, that, you know, this will get better and we'll all get through this. So thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video.